and the quest continues. Of course, you know, Bob and I, we are searching for the best burger in Central Ohio, in the Columbus area, specifically in our area. The quest would not be complete, though, if we didn't take a trip to German Village and, of course, the Thurman Cafe.
Yeah, exactly. Both of us adhered to a strict pre-surgery diet of nothing but water for 12 hours beforehand in anticipation of a stomach-stretching experience, and we weren't disappointed. The Thurman Cafe truly has a national reputation, a true burger joint with an atmosphere that's TGI Fridays meets a teenager's bedroom. They have a million varieties of burger here, including the notorious Thurmanator. Always be prepared to go big at the Thurman.
You go to any other restaurant, they're a lot smaller, so a lot of people are taken aback when they first see them for the first time. I mean, I've carried it out so many times, and everybody just like can't believe how, you know, gigantic the hamburgers are.
And as always, we go basic. Ashley bringing us 2 Cheeseburger Deluxes with the standard 12-ounce patty.
Well, that is very impressive.
Cheese is melted very, very nicely, right down the side, kind of leaking on into the burger.
And my toast is a little bit light.
Now this burger here, I actually think I'm going to have to cut.
Want to give me your man card before you do that? That's really got a backyard burger feel.
It does have a backyard burger feel. I agree. 3, 2. I like the flavor of that meat.
Man, do I. Me too.
That's good. I like when the juice drips. I kind of like the burger to be a bit messy.
Me too.
You know?
Me too. Only you and I would wear matching blue dress shirts to the burger place.
Should we move on to the fries? Those are very obviously fresh.
This is not a place to come for the neat burger eating experience.
No. Going with the rawness of the theme.
Yeah.
It trickles right down into the meat.
Okay, as we like to say, this is where it gets real now. Let's get to the numbers. Again, the criteria are appearance, taste, fries, and value. $16 or less, tax and tip excluded.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say on this one, and none of the places that we go to are bad. I mean, obviously, the Thurman Cafe, man versus food, everybody knows the Thurman Cafe is awesome. Although I think I'm going to be in the minority here when I talk about my numbers here. So let's see.
We shall see.
Appearance, what do you got? Okay, we're exactly the same on that. Hey, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's an impressive burger.
Right.
Everything's larger in scale. Right. I really like that. I really didn't have any complaints about the burger other than maybe perhaps putting the lettuce up on top.
My only complaint about it, it's hard to complain, the burgers are so big that I could not get a bite of the entire burger.
Right.
That's my burger there. It was impossible. So I had to choose either the burger part or the lettuce and onions part. You know what I mean? Which was kind of tough for me. And so that's why I gave it an 8. Well, I did. The burger, well, that leads us into taste. Let's talk about taste.
It does indeed. And I should point out, Bill did chop his in half, which was highly embarrassing for me.
Okay. We're similar on taste.
A little bit off there. I love the meat. They make it fresh. You know, it's well earned, the reputation. Maybe just a little bit more punch in the meat.
I would agree there. The meat is where I would rank the Thurman Cafe's part, the actual taste of the meat, the highest. I thought the meat itself was delicious. No question about it. All right, so fries. Here's where, okay, we're a little off here. I went 7 on the fries. You went 8. Tell me why.
You were the one talking about how it was all fresh inside and beautiful on the outside.
It was. The reason I went 7, it was almost so soft that it was almost like eating a little mini baked potato. And I personally, it's a personal preference, prefer it to be a little more crunchy on the outside. Not crunchy, but, you know, solid on the outside and soft on the inside. These were, in general, soft. You'd pick it up and, you couldn't hold it out straight. It was lean enough. So I went 7. It's still very high, don't get me wrong. It was a good flavor.
This I got to see.
Okay, value. Now, value is a totally, when you look at everything all in, this will be interesting. We're tied, dead on.
Wow.
7.5. Your thoughts?
Here's where you have to understand. Actually, the price per ounce of the meat, you get a 12-ounce patty here.
They're huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Whereas we were at Johnny's last time, and for the price per ounce per patty, it's pretty much exactly the same cost. What you're paying the $3 extra for fries here, though, which knocks the bill up to about $14, $15.
Yeah, I think it was even closer to 16 when you add the drink and everything. And so that's the only thing I would say. If you're going to you're going to spend some money. You're going to get a lot of food. And one thing I'll also add, and then we'll just move on to the last thing here, is I didn't eat for 7 hours afterwards. I was beyond full, so that's for sure.
We came back to work in a coma.
So go ahead and hit it on up. So we've been to Johnny's and Thurman's, and then Thurman's. Where do we go? So there we go. Pretty darn close. And this will just, it's not necessarily in order as we go on through. That's where we are. So 62.5. Awesome place. Thurman's the cafe, no question.
Reputation well earned. As Bill said, no bad burgers on this, but we're going to break it down. The quest continuing next Tuesday when we visit a relative newcomer to Columbus, Bear Burger in the Short North. Remember, Bob and Bill's Burger Quest is exclusively here on the nation's most watched Fox 10 o'clock newscast.
I knew I smelled onions on either side of me.
Oh, nice.